Hi everybody, and welcome to our meet and greet social. I am Pastor Kevin. I'm on the pastoral staff here at the River of Life.
And I'm Weston Brooks. I'm the lead pastor here at the River, and we are very excited to share with you a little bit about our church community here. We really are thrilled to have you checking out our church community here at the River. Our hope is that you will see that there really is an important place for you here, a place for you to worship God, a place for you to grow in your relationship with God, a place for you to make friendships with other followers of Jesus, and a place for you to be able to contribute and use your gifts to help the church community grow and be faithful to the gospel mission. I want to help you understand a little of our culture by sharing with you our 4 core values. One, we value having Jesus as the center of our community. Our identity as a community is centered around Him and His teachings. Our gatherings are focused on His presence with us. And our sense of purpose is really shaped by His purposes. 2, we value relationships. The highest ethic of any Christian community is love. And, we're seeking to learn how to make genuine, lasting friendships, how to love one another, even in our differences, and how to be a community full of grace and forgiveness, and even being transparent about our brokenness. 3, we value learning together. Life is a learning journey, and we're on a journey to learn from Jesus. He's the author and the master of life. And since Jesus is present within every believer by the Spirit of God, we learn together, but we also learn from each other. And then 4th, we value the mission that Jesus has asked us to be part of. He promised to be a very real and presence in our lives, and has asked us to be His witnesses, sharing and telling others what we have seen and experienced in and through Him. And when we do this, the Spirit of God will draw many others to Jesus as well. And so wherever you are on your spiritual journey, we welcome you to come worship with us. And if or when you feel like this might be the Christian community you want to commit to being part of, we would love to talk to you about next steps.
I want to invite you to jump into the River and discover all our community has to offer. Getting involved is not about you meeting the needs of our church. It really is about God meeting your needs through our community. God intended for us to belong in community. We see in Romans chapter 12, verses 4 through 5, it says, "For just as each of us has one body with many members, and these members do not all have the same function, so in Christ we, though many, form one body, and each member belongs to all the others." We all have a function, we all have a purpose, and a place to belong. Growing in our love for God means that we're also growing in our love for others, and getting involved here at the River of Life will help you to grow in both. So how can you get involved and begin to experience all the blessings our church culture has to offer? Let's talk about it. Our church culture is very much like a family culture. So if you want to experience what it's like, you have to be present. Just showing up is huge. Attending one of our many opportunities we have each month is a great first step towards experiencing our family-like culture. Attending our Sunday morning services, worship with us on a regular basis. Coming consistently will help you to get to know others, and it will help others get to know you, and you'll feel more at home. In fact, come early for service. You'll be amazed how much is happening. Join others and pray for the service, or get prayer. We have a healing and prophetic team praying for people every Sunday in the conference room. And if you haven't already, you have to meet one of our visitor hosts, who are some of the friendliest people you will ever meet. They will gladly introduce you to our leaders and our pastors and answer any questions that you have. I also encourage you to stay a few minutes after service. By willing to stay a little longer, you can take advantage of receiving prayer from our altar prayer team. You can hang out for our coffee hour and meet our whole family. And please, say hello to someone new and introduce yourself. Come to a prayer gathering. We have weekly prayer meetings for the ladies and one for couples, and many corporate prayer gatherings throughout the year. You can also visit one of our many community groups. We have several community groups meeting in homes all over the area. They pray together, study the Word together, go over the messages from Sunday, and some even share a meal together. These groups are a lot of fun, and it's where your faith will begin to flourish through the encouragement and meaningful relationships built there. Or you can volunteer to help out with one of our many events or outreach opportunities. We also offer several classes and special events all the time. If you're new to the faith, we have an ongoing discovery class to help you quickly grow your faith and trust in God and your knowledge of the Word. We have classes for about spiritual gifts, knowing God personally, and a grief share class, and several others. You will also discover we are never short on events here. We love doing life together. Our summer pray and play season is just awesome, with lots of fun activities and prayer gatherings to enjoy together and grow in our faith together. And on a personal note, I've also discovered that regular tithing to the church helps knit our hearts to other members of our community. Our generosity to support the ministry of the church releases God's blessing to us through the church community. So as you can see, by all our teams and groups, we are a church devoted to cultivating a family-like culture where we grow in relationship with God and with each other. In closing, I would like you to know how to get connected with us. Where can you find more details about what I've just shared with you, and how can you know what's happening and when? Turn to the back of your meet and greet brochure. Number 1, subscribe to our church bulletin. This comes out weekly and has everything listed in one place. You will find all our events, our community group gatherings, prayer meetings, and classes all listed there, plus links to view our most recent Sunday messages. Number 2, install our church app on your phone. It was developed specifically for use in our church family, and it has everything our bulletin has and more in one app on your phone. All our events and registration forms are easily accessible, our church directory, and you get secure online giving and giving management through the app. Plus, you can watch all our Sunday messages at any time right there on your phone. And number 3, our website. It is definitely a go-to resource for anyone attending the river. Just about everything that is on the app is also there, with the exception of some non-public events in our church directory. Those are only found on the app. So I invite you to take your next step and get involved with the River family here. And you just might find that God has made a home for you here. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to getting to know you. God bless.